Welcome to yet another gameplay preview at Quick Gaming Previews, where we help you zero in on your next game to play. Today we are going to play Witchfire, the game in early access. Witchfire is an incredible game that combines the combat style of Destiny with the challenging difficulty of Dark Souls. It features a semi-open world environment and incorporates elements of roguelite gameplay with impressive progression mechanics. As a fan of Soulsborne games and someone who believes that Destiny 2 offers the best first-person shooter experience currently available, Witchfire introduces a fresh subgenre that I am eagerly craving more of. Despite being in early access, the Astronauts, a small studio consisting of only 12 individuals known for their work on the Vanishing of Ethan Carter, has truly surpassed expectations with Witchfire. Not only do I personally adore this game, but my colleagues also share my enthusiasm, and I'm confident that you will too. Witchfire's combat can be best described as a near-perfect emulation of Destiny 2. From the fluid movement mechanics like jumping and sliding, to the seamless integration of weapons, spells, and gunplay, everything feels incredibly smooth and responsive. It is worth noting that capturing the essence of Destiny 2's first-person shooter combat is a difficult feat for most developers, but Witchfire manages to achieve it with impressive rarity. As someone who holds Destiny 2 as the benchmark for FPS games, this is high praise indeed for Witchfire. Witchfire is a thrilling adventure that arms you with not one but two primary weapons alongside a wickedly powerful demonic weapon. Each weapon boasts its own distinct feel and utility, adding depth to your gameplay experience. Moreover, you'll have access to both light and heavy spells, which open up countless possibilities for character customization. The game's seamless dash ability combined with its exhilarating double jump mechanic grant you unparalleled fluidity in traversing the enchanting realms awaiting your exploration in Witchfire. But beware! While indulging in this addictive escapade may be tempting, Witchfire challenges you unlike any other run-and-gun FPS out there. It demands strategy over mindless shooting as you learn to effectively utilize cover, time your dashes precisely, and carefully select your battles in order to emerge victorious against formidable enemies and bosses lurking within its dark universe. In an oversaturated market dominated by repetitive run-and-gun shooters, Witchfire emerges as an invigorating breath of crisp autumn air, an enticingly unique experience that will captivate fans seeking something truly fresh. The enemies in Witchfire present a formidable challenge as you progress. The witch you are hunting continuously increases the difficulty by deploying stronger soldiers, devious traps, and exhilarating high-risk events. While it may not be a game solely focused on skill improvement, it is undeniably difficult. Players who approach Witchfire with a run-and-gun mentality will either quickly learn and enjoy the game or find themselves discouraged. However, it's important to note that the difficulty is directly linked to your level. If you wish to familiarize yourself with Witchfire, I recommend disregarding the volatile Witchfire, the progression currency, and simply exploring the game world. Personally, I have already defeated one boss in Witchfire after numerous attempts. Each time I faced this challenge, I refined my strategy and learned from my mistakes for the next try. Finally overcoming it was an exhilarating experience that left me craving more. Witchfire is a visually impressive game that has a dark and witchy tone reminiscent of Dark Souls in the fall. The high-quality graphics and smooth frame rates enhance the experience of exploring the maps, which are filled with shipwrecks, giant rocks, steep cliffs, forest hills, and abandoned villages. The game skillfully blends the fear of facing challenging enemies with the haunting allure of sun-stained locations. Each run is exclusively yours to possess as you embark on accomplishing one or two objectives before the calamity commences. Witchfire showcases semi-open world maps that are procedurally filled with unexpected events, varying levels of formidable adversaries, wandering mini-bosses, and traps. Every map harbors a boss that can be confronted at any given moment, although it is advisable to make adequate preparations beforehand. A final event known as the Calamity will be triggered by random factors such as low health or provoking excessive enemies. When this occurs, you will have 1 minute to select from a few options, swiftly spread towards the nearest portal for a safe conclusion to your run, reach the origin of the Calamity and eradicate it in order to continue your run, or hunker down and confront the Calamity head-on by vanquishing several wraiths, extremely challenging adversaries, before your sanity runs out. It is undoubtedly exhilarating, and I particularly appreciate how everything revolves around making choices. The enemies and bosses in Witchfire are incredibly impressive, and the environments and activities within the game are absolutely stunning. However, when it comes to progression, there needs to be something that keeps us coming back for just one more run. In this roguelike game, volatile Witchfire serves as a collectible currency that can be found by opening chests and defeating enemies. It is the primary way to level up your stats. Similar to Souls-like games, if you die during a run, you have the opportunity to return to where you died and recover your volatile Witchfire. However, if you die in the attempt, you will lose it. Currently, Witchfire offers 7 unlockable weapons, 5 light spells, 4 heavy spells, and 3 rings, amulets, and fetishes. Unlocking these items is straightforward. You can research 2 things simultaneously, and your research progress increases the longer you stay in a run. Additionally, after completing specific challenges, you can upgrade all your weapons up to 3 times. Each weapon upgrade unlocks unique bonuses such as fire damage for the SMG or area of effect poison explosions for the rifle. Witchfire is an excellent roguelike game that offers captivating progression. It constantly keeps you engaged with its various incentives for playing another round. These include obtaining more volatile Witchfire to enhance your abilities, uncovering hidden secrets and completing exciting events, upgrading your weapons and advancing your research, gathering herbs to craft health potions, or simply immersing yourself in the eerie atmospheres. I have invested a significant amount of time, specifically 5 hours, into Witchfire, and my desire for more has intensified. While there are some minor issues that need to be resolved and the limitations of early access prevent us from fully exploring all that Witchfire has to offer, it is undeniable that Witchfire is a remarkable achievement in its genre. It successfully creates an eerie atmosphere, provides satisfying gameplay experiences, and demonstrates exceptional attention to detail. I cannot stress enough how highly I recommend Witchfire, even during its early access phase. What's your thoughts on this one? Do let us know in comments. This is Alex signing off. I will see you in the next one.